all aboard, friends, on our last Rocky Railway Bible adventure. Today, we're heading to our church to remember our church family and all the friends that we have at church. And we want to remember that with our friends that we should always trust Jesus. And today's Bible verse is from John chapter 15, verse 12, that says, "Love one another as I have loved you." And it's really easy for us to love our friends, but sometimes it's hard to love others. And that made me sort of think about friendship. So let me talk a little bit about that. I know during the quarantine, I've really missed my students, many of my colleagues, my church friends, and just seeing people in general. And then I was reminded about the fact that God set up the early church so people could go there and support each other, especially people who believed the same. And we have that here at our church. But what do we do when we can't be here at church? Well, we can watch church at home. If maybe we social distance, we can go to a friend's house and talk about Jesus and have church there. We can be good church members and give to a food pantry. And we can pray. And the book of Acts mentions prayer 34 times. So what does God want us to do? Well, first of all, we need to be kind. We need to be patient. And those are hard things sometimes. We need to be loving. And we need to be tolerant of others. And we need to be helpful to our moms, to our teachers, to our fathers, to our grandparents, and we also should volunteer and help others. So what does that mean? Well, our food pantry right now in Alaska is suffering a little bit because of COVID. Some people aren't able to work, kind of like the blind beggar and the lame beggar that was having some trouble. And so, because some people aren't able to work, so here's some of the things that you could bring to church or bring to the food pantry. You could bring cereal. You could bring, and obviously this has to be new stuff, but you can bring rice. You could bring mac and cheese. You could bring canned goods. Some examples of canned goods could be mixed vegetables. You could bring canned fruit, stuff like tuna fish, Spam, canned chicken. You can bring pasta. You can bring pasta sauce, peanut butter, soup like chicken noodle and all kinds of different soups, and cooking oil. So there's a lot of things that you can bring to either church or to the food pantry to help others. And now we're going to take a little break and listen to the song that is called "We Are the Church Together."
This is the song called "I Am the Church," and I wrote on the back of my hand. It is by Donald Marsh and Richard Avery. And it goes like this. I am the church, you are the church, we are the church together. Will you sing that back to me? I am the church, you are the church, we are the church together. Good. And the next part is, all who follow Jesus all around the world. Yes, we're the church together. Sing that part. All who follow Jesus all around the world. Yes, we're the church together. Good, that was perfect. I bet you all already knew that. And the verse is, the church is not a building. The church is not a steeple. The church is not a resting place. The church is a people. Will you sing that with us? Put your fingers together with your fingers on the inside, right? The church is not a building. You can sing with me. The church is not a steeple. The church is not a resting place. The church is a people. And then we go back to the chorus. I am the church. Will you sing it? I am the church. You are the church. We are the church together. All who follow Jesus all around the world. Yes, we're the church together. Good work.
So hopefully you liked that song, and that maybe reminded you that whether you're at school, you're at home, you're playing with your friends, hanging out with your friends, or here at church, we are the church together. And so trust Jesus, be kind and loving as God taught us to be. And thank you everyone for listening and taking this adventure with us. Remember to trust Jesus, and we hope that you have a great rest of your summer and that you learned something too. Bye.